Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So I have actually covered this exact coin, and the clip which I'm going to run is going to be the exact same as that video, but in that video I covered Aerodrome with it. So I wanted to cover it alone because YouTube does not give it that much audience, so I wanted that video to reach to others. So if you have already watched that, you can actually skip this video. So Velodrome Finance is actually at a pretty good level, as you can see. And before we come to the price, we will look at its update and what is going on with this project. So first of all, the biggest highlight they have that they are actually expanding themselves to super chain. So basically Velodrome will be available in the future for the super chains. So super chains actually include, we have Lisk, we have Mod, we have others as well. So we also have Zora, we have Lisk, built on Bitcoin, Bob, and others. So we even have others coming up. So we have Metal layer 2 as well coming up. We also have a base, but base, of course, on the base we have MetaDex at the Aerodrome, which uses the Velodrome's code. So basically we won't see Velodrome on the base, but still it's pretty good. So the growth for the Velodrome is actually pretty big. So as long as we have super chains on Optimism, we will have Velodrome on others super chains as well. So that is pretty good as well. So as you can see, Velodrome itself is a MetaDex. Velodrome combines the best of Curve, Convex, Uni version 2 and Uni version 3 into a single streamlined protocol. So the biggest hype it has is because of this streamlined income, which is a pretty big thing for them, and I think that is the biggest reason why we'll see a big growth coming up from the Velodrome in the future. So if you look here, they have Velodrome Super Chain 1.0, they also have Velodrome Super Chain 2.0. So I think these are the two biggest things where we'll see Velodrome actually shine in the future. So I think they are doing pretty awesome in that. So basically optimistic vision is that the super chain represent a pivotal shift in the landscape of the Ethereum scaling, offering a comprehensive, security focused and efficient framework that not only enhances user experience but also aligns closely with the ethos of centralization and public goods. So Velodrome will be working closely with the OP Lab, you have to understand, with Optimism Labs in designing interoperability for super chains, and expect early development later this year. So basically Velodrome is dedicated to being the cornerstone of liquidity and is uniquely positioned to empower chains and protocol on the path to an integrated user-centric super chain future. So basically Velodrome will be the MetaDex and the super chain hub for the various layer 2s built on top of Optimism or Optimism stack. So I think Velodrome will be pretty big. So in the recent updates, if you look here, they actually high self-stream volume actually reached over 35%, which was the biggest one, as you can see, which is a pretty big for them. So beside that, we also have they also hit a new milestone where Velodrome has reached 45 million in total rewards. VELO voters receive the protocol swap fees and incentives generated by the DEX, which is a pretty big thing. And there are no vesting team or VC liquid tokens allocation, and 60% of VELO tokens are locked for an average of 3.5 years, so which is a 3.6 years, which is a pretty massive thing for the VELO coin, and I think that is pretty good. And I don't think we'll see a lot of supply and circulation, and I think which is a pretty awesome thing for this coin. So after that, if we look at the state, these are the states for the Velodrome. As of now, they have around 168 million TVL, and they are in the epoch 102, or epoch basically means 1 week, so we have that as well here. So beside that, we have Velodrome pools. As you can see, we have various pools here which are doing pretty good. We also have swap fees. They have actually gone down. I think that is most likely because the overall crypto market is not doing that good. After that, we have volume per epoch, as you can see, which is pretty awesome. We have version 2, version 3, and most of the volume is on the version 2, which is pretty good, as you can see here. So after that, we have swap fees. Of course, they have gone down because I think overall crypto market is going down. That is the most likely reason we aren't seeing that much volume. And this is the volume, and I think this is the cumulative volume as well here, and the volume itself is actually going down as of now. After that we have average lock year. As you can see, we have around 3.62 years average lock, which is a pretty awesome for this coin. So as of now we have around 895 VELO, so that means we have around at least I think we have around 1 billion in the lock or something like that, so which is pretty awesome. So as of now we have locked around 988 million, which is pretty awesome for the VELO, and I think these are locked for average of 3.62 years, which is pretty awesome. So we have around 659 current supply as of now. If we look here, we do have, this is average lock, we have locked VELO holders as well. So overall the stats look pretty awesome, and let's just move to its price and see what is going on there. So looking at its price and technical analysis of VELO coin, this is from my previous video, and if you look here, we had a pretty good bounce back from this point, and I think this was a pretty good demand zone, and still it is in the downtrend. So I think there is a most likely reason why it's going down. So I think we have the best entry around 11 cent or 9.6 cent, with a pretty awesome entry. If not, I think we do have entry around 8.6 or 7.6 cent, which are the pretty good entry point as well. If not, we can enter even below 5.3 or 4.8 cent as well. So if you look here, I think as of now we need to actually break this downtrend to actually get the price higher, but as of now it does not seems like we have that much going on here, and overall the crypto market is actually going down. So I think this could be the other reason. So of course we do have a pretty good support around 13. We do have pretty good support, I think around, just a second, so around 12.93 cent, which is a pretty awesome I think support as well. So that could be pretty good entry as well for this coin. As for the price prediction, I think this coin does have a pretty good future, because looking at their stats actually have been doing pretty good. So as of now they actually expanded to the mode, and after once we see their expansion even more, I think this coin will have a pretty good growth in terms of that. So I think we are actually looking at 50 cent or even higher than that in the future, because as of now if you do look at its market cap, it's only around 89 million. So if we look at the peak market cap, just a second, so they actually peaked around 217 million. So I think this could easily hit 300 million in the future. So if it does hit 300 million, that means we are going even higher. I think we are going around 50 cent or even higher than that. So if we look at the average lock year, that is around 3.8, that is around I think 3.62 years. So that means we have around 1 billion VELO coin locked for 3 or 4 years, so which is pretty awesome. So I think we'll most likely see a pretty good growth from this coin, but I think to do that we do need a higher volume, and as of now the volume has actually gone down. So I think we may need slightly more demand for their swaps, and I think that could actually end up pumping the coin as well. But I think as long as we have a growth for the super chain, as long as the super chain grow, I think we'll see a pretty good demand for the VELO in the future. So I think we may actually end up hitting $1 or even 50 cent in the future. That is a possibility, but as of now I'm looking at these points which I just discussed for the entry. Of course we do have a pretty good entry around 12.93, and I think if you're looking to hold this coin, it is better to DCA in a small chunks rather than getting it in the big amount. So I would say if I wanted to buy this coin, I will just put a small chunk here and here and here and here, and wait for the coin to go up and sell once it does go up. So basically that is my plan of action for this coin. Let me know what's yours in the comment section below.